Welcome back to the ALCS, everybody, as the Oakland Athletics and the Houston Astros tied at 1 game apiece here at Pandora Field, set to do battle once again. The A's won game 1 8-2, the Astros won game 2 7-5, and the A's will rely on Luis Patino, who had a very good first start in his postseason, here in game number 3, getting the strikeout of Jose Altuve early on in this ball game for out number 1. Garrett Cooper up now. He's been batting really well in the postseason, but this is a ground ball to second for out number 2. 2 down early for Houston. Kyle Tucker up to bat, and this one will get by Marcelo Mayer, who was running a shift, and it just wasn't a good one. So 1 on with 2 away for Yordan Alvarez, who grounds one over to second base. Chopper, and India makes the play. That'll do it for the top half, and Jose Urquidy will come to the hill. He had a very bad first postseason start, only lasted 4 innings. We'll see what the A's do to him here today. Here's Reed Hoffman taking it out to left field, and it is in the glove for out number 1. Oscar Gonzalez, who has some clutch moments already in this postseason, takes one to right field all the way to the wall, hits the bottom of the wall, playing wall ball out and right, and that is a double for Oscar. That'll bring up Vladdy Jr., and Vladimir Guerrero slams this thing out to center field, and that is absolutely drilled. 437 feet, never a doubt in the world that one would get out. His 3rd homer of the postseason off of Urquidy, and early on, Oakland Athletics with the 2-0 lead. Here's Jonathan India, and he will ground one right up the middle for a base hit, so the trouble does not end for Jose Urquidy. Facing Jason Givens, this is a ground ball right to Urquidy's glove. The double play begins and ends to end the first inning, but not before Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hits a bomb of a homer to give the A's the 2-0 lead. We'll be back. And we're back for the second inning. It's Alex Bregman leading it off. He goes down swinging on the slider away from Patino for out number 1. Second strikeout for Luis. I'll bring up MJ Melendez, who takes this thing out to center field. Jason Givens ranging under it for the second out. And Jeremy Pena, 294 on his postseason, and that's going to increase with a base hit to center field. Putting himself on for Josh Bell, also batting really well, but mainly a spot starter in this postseason, and there's a nice grab by Givens. We go to the bottom of the second, and Tyler Soderstrom swinging and missing with his .321 postseason average. That'll bring up Jordan Walker. Only a 133, and that's not helped by a strikeout on the slider away. 2 strikeouts for Urquidy as Sherton Apostle comes up, and he hits it right up the middle, but Urquidy stops it with his foot. Apostle not thrown out at first, however, so it's a base hit. Marcelo Mayer comes up swinging on the circle change to go down, and then this second inning, so nothing across in the second, still 2-0. We'll return. Now it's Chas McCormick to lead off the top of the third. He goes down swinging. 200 average will be made worse with the 3rd strikeout from Patino. Here's Jose Altuve, however, and he's going to take this over everybody's head into right center field all the way to the wall. Altuve has the speed to get to 3rd for a triple, and he does just that. So a 1-out triple, leaving it for Garrett Cooper, who will ground over to Marcelo Mayer. He takes the sure out at first and concedes Houston's first run of the game. Kyle Tucker, 1 for 1 on the day. This one's right to Mayer, but he can't make the play. It's in center. Hoffman backing up, and it's a base hit for Tucker. Bringing up Yordan Alvarez, who will take ball 4 just low on the sinker by Patino. 2 on, 2 away, a chance for Houston and Alex Bregman, but he breaks his bat. And Guerrero steps on first to get us through the middle of the third and bring up Reed Hoffman in the bottom half, and this one's way underneath. Not a very good swing. That's out number 1. Here's Oscar Gonzalez, 1 for 1 on his day, and this one's back behind the plate, and catcher making a brilliant play for out number 2. Vladdy Jr. after a home run. What a stop at third base, and the throw on to first to get Vladdy and end the third inning. So another 0 across the board by the A's, and we go to the top of the 4th. MJ Melendez hits a big one. This one's remnants of the Altuve triple, and this could be a triple too, but Melendez will slow it down. Stay at second for Jeremy Pena, who takes it into left in front of Reed Hoffman. No attempt to score on the play, so corners on the bags for Josh Bell. He goes down swinging at the circle change away. 4th K for Patino. Chas McCormick up the middle base hit, and Houston will tie it up at 2. 2 all with 2 on and 1 away for Altuve right down the third baseline. Hoffman's going to get to it, but he's not going to be able to make the throw home. And it's 3-2, and that's going to do it for Luis Patino. Short leash in this game. Gavin Williams coming out. He's pitched 3 scoreless innings this postseason, facing Garrett Cooper, who dribbles one on to Walker. The double play starts and finishes to prevent Houston from getting that 4th run. Jonathan India now on a 3-2 pitch in the bottom half, and that's an easy routine fly ball out to center field. 1 gone for Jason Givens, who hits this one out to second. Look at the play by Altuve for the second out. Now Tyler Soderstrom, 0 for 1 on his day, but that one's ripped to right, and it's a line drive home run over the right field wall for Tyler Soderstrom. His 3rd home run this postseason. Him and Vladdy been hot. That's 362 feet, and it ties this ball game at 3. Jordan Walker with 2 away, strikes out on the heater up and outside. End of the 4th inning. But not before Tyler Soderstrom has this thing tied at 3. What a game. We'll return. And we're back for the top of the 5th. It's Kyle Tucker leading it off, and this one's up the middle. Hits Gavin Williams, but nobody backs Williams up. And he's on first safe. Here's Yordan Alvarez. This one grounded over to first. Guerrero trying to start a double play. They do get the lead runner. So 1 away for Alex Bregman, who's having a horrible postseason. He goes down there, 0 for 2 on his day. That'll bring up MJ Melendez, and he just sits there looking at the changeup. And we're through the middle of the 5th. Melendez didn't like it, but it was in there. Here's Sherton Apostle lead off the bottom of the 5th. And Apostle hits this one really deep out to center, and it is in the glove. What a catch out there. Marcelo Mayer now. And he takes strike number 3. He doesn't like the call either, but he goes down quietly. Here's Reed Hoffman, 0 for 2. Make it 0 for 3. This is something we don't see very much from him. A lot of strikeouts this postseason. We're through 5. It's still tied at 3. We'll be back after these messages. And in the top of the 6th, it's Jeremy Pena, already 2 for 2. There's a grounder over to second, though, and India will take care of him for out number 1. Josh Bell, 0 for 2 on the day, right back to Gavin Williams, and thrown on to first. 2 gone quickly. The top of the 6th for Chas McCormick. 1 for 2, and he laces it out to left. This is into the glove of Reed Hoffman. What a play out there for normally not a good fielder. Here's Oscar Gonzalez. That's an out to lead off the bottom of the 6th inning. That'll bring up Vladdy Jr. He already has a home run today, and this one's a well-hit ball out to left field, and it will barely stay in the park. Route number 2. Jonathan India on a 3-1 count. He goes for this one, and this one he is just underneath it. Such a good swing. It will end the 6th inning, still tied at 3. Astros got the top of the order coming. We'll be back. And we're back for the top of the 7th, where Gavin Williams faces Jose Altuve, who grounds it over to second base, and he is the first out at the top of the 7th. Garrett Cooper, 0 for 3 on his day, normally very good hitter this postseason, and that one will get down in right center field as nor Givens nor Oscar Gonzalez could get to it. So with one on, one away for Kyle Tucker. He gets a base hit right past Jonathan India. Cooper's going to be on his way to third, and he will be there to leave runners on the corners with one away for Yordan Alvarez, who gets a base hit, and that's another Houston run. They regain the lead at 4-3. 2 on, 1 away, and it's going to be Zach Jackson coming out. 4 appearances in this postseason, 3 2/3 of pretty good baseball. They need more from him. Look at Walker with the web gem at third. That could have been trouble. Here's MJ Melendez, and no web gem here. It gets past Oscar Gonzalez all the way to the wall, and Gonzalez racing back. Nobody backing him up. That's 2 runs coming in, a 6-3 game. And then Jeremy Pena up to hit this one out to left. Easy play for Reed Hoffman. We're through the middle of the 7th, but Houston's done damage, and they're bringing in Brandon Bielak, who's pitched 2 games this postseason and hasn't done that well. There's Jason Gibbons with a chopper down the first base line, and Bielak with a nice cover for 1. Tyler Soderstrom already has a home run today, but this one's an embarrassing fly ball and an out. So 2 gone for Jordan Walker, 0 for 2 on his day, and he swings and misses at the high heater. We are through 7 here at Pandora Field, and the A's are having some trouble. It's 6-3. We'll see if they can get any hitting going. Into the top of the 8th, where Josh Bell will rip one down the right field line all the way to the wall. That's an easy double for Josh Bell, and he's not even fast. So a leadoff double by Josh Bell. Chas McCormick having a decent day, but he swings and misses there on the slider. So 1 gone for Jose Altuve, who swings and misses himself. Zach Jackson starting to settle in there. 2 straight strikeouts. Garrett Cooper now lifting one out to center field, and Jason Gibbons will get there and make the grab. No runs come across for Houston there, and they will send out Brian Abreu. Only 2/3 of an inning in his postseason, so not a huge sample size, and Sherton Apostle is his first victim. Marcelo Mayer gets a hold of this one. This one's going out to left center, and it is caught by the center fielder for the second out. Reed Hoffman having a bad day, 0 for 3, and it's not going to get any better here. Going to 0 for 4 with the fly out to left to end the 8th inning. So Houston will come up to bat here in the top of the 9th. We'll see if the A's can get it done. We'll return. Xavius Klink is called upon to pitch the top of this 9th inning. He's got a 10.80 ERA in only 1 2/3 inning. Not been great for him. Here's Kyle Tucker hitting one over to Jonathan India, who will make the play, get him out at first base. With 1 gone, it's Yordan Alvarez, 1 for 3 on his day, right back to Klink. Easy out for the second out of the inning. Alex Bregman, a solid 0 for 4, and he will have himself an 0 for 5 day. That gets us through the middle of the 9th, and it is the Houston closer, Jose Alvarado, a perfect 3 for 3 this postseason in save opportunities. Facing Oscar Gonzalez, who always comes up with a big hit in the 8th, the 9th, extra innings, it doesn't matter, and that's a big leadoff double. Here's Vladdy Jr. They could really use a homer. This one could be a hit, but look at Altuve on the hustle to get him. I don't know how he made that play. Here's Jonathan India. This one's straight back, and an easy play for the catcher. That is the last thing India wanted to do. Gonzalez stranded at third as Jason Gibbons strikes out, and that'll do it for this game number 3 as the Houston Astros take the 2-1 lead. Big win for them. Urquidy gave up 3, but so did Patino in less time, and they outlast Vladdy's homer, so we'll move right into game number 4 here at Pandora Field. The Oakland Athletics and the Houston Astros. You see it, you know what the deal is. Oakland really needs to get this game today at home, make it a series tied 2-2. We'll see if they can. Nasty Nestor Cortez is on the hill, and he's been wonderful for them this postseason. And here's Altuve, and that's in the glove of Marcelo Mayer, and a nice throw for out number 1. Garrett Hampson now batting .250 on the postseason, and Cortez will make this play himself for out number 2. Kyle Tucker's playing well. 375, but he gets him on the slider away to get through the middle of the first and bring in Christian Javier to the hill, who did not have a good first couple of starts for Houston. Here's Reed Hoffman, and he thought he took a ball outside, but it is a called strike 3. He hates it. Oscar Gonzalez goes down on the knuckle curve. What a pitch by Javier for 2 straight strikeouts. Here's Vladdy Jr., and he will bounce one over to first. He's going to try to beat this one out. Javier covering, and he barely gets him. If Vladdy was just a little quicker, but he isn't. And we are through 1 in this one, scoreless. We'll return. We're back for Yordan Alvarez to lead it off and strike out on a slider down low by Nestor Cortez, his second of the day. Here's MJ Melendez batting .333 this postseason, and this one's headed out to left, and Jason Givens will get under it. He's playing left today, and he will make the catch. Here's Garrett Cooper, .333, and there you go. Givens playing left because Joshua Baez is out in center to make the grab. And we're through the middle of the second. Here's Jonathan India, .308 on his postseason. Heck of an average. But here's the first out of the bottom of the second. That'll bring up Soderstrom, .323, and that is a terrible pop fly. He hates it. He slams his bat, and he is the second out. Jason Givens just under 200 on his postseason, but this is ripped out to right field, and it is over the glove out and right, and Jason Givens with a 2-out double. Clutch moment from Givens, and that'll bring up Sherten Apostle, who goes down swinging on these high fastballs. He was doing it at the end of game number 3 as well. We are through 2. 1 total hit. We'll be back. Here we are for the top of the third. Jeremy Pena, there it goes, out towards left center and not coming back into the batting cages. And it's Jeremy Pena's 3rd home run of the postseason, 408 feet and a 108 exit below. Astros up 1-0. Here's Chas McCormick. That one's over to India for out number 1. That'll bring up Alex Bregman, 125 on his postseason, and Apostle will throw him out at first base. Jose Altuve, 0 for 1 on his day now, and Cortez couldn't make that play. It'll be a base knock. Baez throws it in, and here we go. Garrett Hampson at the plate, over to Marcelo Mayer. Easy throw to second, and we're through the middle of the third to the bottom half, where Mayer will lead off and strike out. Adding .219 this postseason, he's thrown out to confirm out number 1. Here's Joshua Baez, the 9-hole hitter today, and he gaps this thing into right center field. It's going all the way to the wall. Baez has enough speed. He can turn and get to 3 if he's quick enough, and he will be there. 1-out triple for Baez, and Reed Hoffman right up the middle will tie the ball game at 1. Clutch hitting from Hoffman. Bringing up Oscar Gonzalez, and there's a lovely scoop and double play. Oh my goodness. But not before Reed Hoffman gets a clutch single after having a horrid game number 3 to tie this up. We'll be right back. Here we are, and Kyle Tucker, 0 for 1, make it 0 for 2 as he has to take strike number 3. Yordan Alvarez, also 0 for 1. This one right to Mayer, playing the shift. And an easy throw to first base, 2 gone. For MJ Melendez here in the top of the 4th, and it's right to Sherten Apostle, who's playing a solid third base. And we are through the middle of the 4th. Vladimir Guerrero goes down on the off-speed knuckle curve down low. Easy throw to first. Here's Jonathan India, 0 for 1 on his day, but that looks like a base hit. But look at the dive, the stop and the throw by Pena, unbelievable. Here's Tyler Soderstrom with 2 gone and make it 3 gone. He takes strike number 3, and that will end the 4th inning. We're still tied at 1, and we'll return to Pandora Field. Here's Garrett Cooper to lead off the 5th, and that should be strike number 3, and it is. Goodbye. He takes it looking. Here's Jeremy Pena. He's got the home run earlier. This one's down the third baseline, and Apostle with another nice throw across the diamond. 2 gone. Chas McCormick is 0 for 1, and that's an early swing. We are through the middle of the 5th inning. Nestor Cortez settling down. Here's Jason Givens, 1 for 1 on his day, but not with that strikeout. Goodbye, 1 away. 7 strikeouts for Javier. Here's Sherton Apostle. He will be strikeout number 8. They got to throw him out at first base. Marcelo Mayer now 0 for 1, but he's going to get this one down in right center field for a single. Putting himself on with 2 away for Joshua Baez, who's going to take this out to right field. This one's curling foul, but Kyle Tucker making the break and making a catch on it. To end the 5th inning, we're still tied at 1. Top of the order going to be coming for the Astros. Not before number 9 hole hitter Alex Bregman will go down striking out. He's been playing awful in this series. They're trying to get him jump-started. It's not working. Here's Altuve with a grounder to third, and he is thrown out at first base. 2 gone for a full count on Garrett Hampson, and Nestor couldn't make this play. Jonathan India, nice backup though. And we're through the middle of the 6th. Forrest Whitley has been scary so far this postseason. And he's who the Astros call on here. Reed Hoffman will take a lacer out to center. What a catch out there, though, for out number 1. Brings up Oscar Gonzalez, 0 for 2 on his day thus far, and that's right in Kyle Tucker's glove for 2 gone. Vladdy Jr. bouncing one right to Jeremy Pena. He will throw on to first, and we are through 6 innings at Pandora Field. Heart of the order for the Astros coming up. Kyle Tucker, Nestor's at 105 pitches so far in this one. But there's the first out of the 7th. Here's Yordan Alvarez, 0 for 2, and he will have himself a base hit against the shift. I really hate that shift against him, but it's kind of automatic by the computer, and Domingo Acevedo will be brought in. 7 scoreless innings in this postseason, and he gets the strikeout on the circle change for Melendez. Now Garrett Cooper, 0 for 2 on his day. He strikes out as well, and Acevedo gets the A's through their 7th inning. Here's Michael Fulmer, called upon by the Astros. 2 scoreless and hitless innings for him. Jonathan India gonna swing and miss. It's a strikeout. Can they throw him out? Yes, they can. He's gone. One away for Tyler Soderstrom, who will take this right to center, lifting it. Easy play to make. And he's gone for out number 2. Here's Jason Givens. 1 for 2 on his day. This one's an easy play in center field as well. Just gotta wait for it to drop, and he's done. End of the 7th inning we are at, and it is 1-1. We will return. We're back, and it's a 3-2 count. Jeremy Pena gonna take a walk by Domingo Acevedo. After he got him out of the 7th, he walks the first batter. Here's Chas McCormick, and a base hit right past first base. So with 2 on and nobody away. Ooh, look at this. Gets away from Marcelo Mayer, and now there's going to be corners. So the A's are going to call on Roy McBride, who's pitched 5 postseason games, and he's been a little hot, little cold. This time coming out hot, striking out Alex Bregman on the slider away. Now Jose Altuve will take this out to center field. Baez giving it a run, and he will make the grab, but the sacrifice fly is going to give the Astros a 2-1 lead. Garrett Hampson just sits there looking at it. In the middle of the 8th inning, the window shopping gets to him. Here's Seth Martinez, only pitching 1 postseason game thus far, 1 inning. Solid inning, though, and here's a start of another solid inning, striking out Sherton Apostle on the slider. Here's Marcelo Mayer. He gets a base hit right up the middle. Ooh, it was really close to Jeremy Pena making me eat my words, but it is a base hit. Here's Joshua Baez. He goes down swinging on the slider right down the old wazoo. He hates it. He throws his bat. And that's going to be it. Brian Abreu is going to come in. He's pitched 2 postseason games, 1 2/3 innings. And Reed Hoffman goes down swinging to end the 8th inning. So Houston takes the lead in that 8th inning. Look at Abreu. He's excited about it. Can Houston hold on to this? We'll find out when we return. Into the 9th inning we go. Kyle Tucker, 0 for 3, even though he's been amazing, and he just takes a changeup. You can't just take that. 1 gone for Yordan Alvarez, 1 for 3 on the day, lifts it to left field, and Jason Givens is there to make a play. 2 away. Brings up the 5-hole hitter, MJ Melendez, 0 for 3, and he strikes out. So, Houston goes down 1-2-3, and Jose Alvarado has to close this thing out. 3 innings of scoreless baseball for him. Here's Oscar Gonzalez down the line at third, and Gonzalez usually comes up with something clutch, but not today. Instead, it will be Vladdy Jr. who comes up with the clutch home run right when the A's need it. Oh, this guy always seems to come through. The 4th home run of his postseason, 438 feet. Another one of those absolutely no doubters. 109 exit velo, and the game is suddenly tied as Jonathan India rides that momentum into a walk. So with 1 gone, make it 2 gone as the 12-6 curve gets to Tyler Soderstrom. Alvarado trying to settle in. Jason Givens will draw a walk. 2 on, 2 away. A little bit of pressure here on Alvarado. 29 pitches this inning, and Sherton Apostle just can't take advantage. We're going to extra innings thanks to the big off-season signing, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., doing what he was brought here to do. We'll see if the A's or the Astros can finish it off when we return. And we're back in the top of the 10th for Garrett Cooper to lead off. And Marcelo Mayer, nice stop. They are not going to get him at first base, though. Cooper is there with a leadoff single, and Jeremy Pena will get hit. So there's 2 on, and Dylan Tate, who hasn't had a great postseason, is called upon to stop this. Chas McCormick goes down swinging on the slider away. That's 1 away. For Alex Bregman, who's having just a horrible postseason, he will be thrown out at first, but he moved the runners over. That's key. Altuve needs a base hit, but he will walk, so bases loaded for Garrett Hampson, who hits a grounder over to Jonathan India, who will make the play. No runs come across. That is huge. Dylan Tate loves it. We go to the bottom of the 10th where Marcelo Mayer is going to lead this one off, and that is not a good way to lead it off. 1 away on the embarrassing foul out. Here's Joshua Baez. He's going to take this thing out to center field, and that is caught. So that'll leave Reed Hoffman here. He's going to get a hit up the middle. Once you mess up the play, you know he's going to be safe. Now Altuve just booted it. So here's Ken Giles brought upon to stop this charade. 6.75 ERA on his day, though. Gonzalez takes the pitch out, and look at Hoffman. He still gets in there. You gotta love his speed. 21.66 miles an hour, giving way to Oscar Gonzalez with the base hit up the middle. Hoffman's coming home, and he will cross the plate. The Athletics win it in walk-off fashion, and it is Oscar Gonzalez. Maybe he didn't get it done earlier, but he did it in extras. He always seems to come up with the clutch hit, and it gives Dylan Tate the win and Jose Alvarado the loss in a 3-2 win in game number 4. With 1 game left in Oakland, the series is tied at 2. Who do you got winning this thing? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys for your incredible support on this series. I am really enjoying it, and I hope you are too. Let me know in the comment section. Keep liking the videos, keep sharing them if you can, and special thanks to the channel members who keep the dream going. I thank you for your above and beyond support. I never expect that much. And in case none of you have been told today, I love you, FG fam.